Good morning. I first wanted to just say welcome to my video, my channel. I did change recently the name of my channel, which was just a personal choice for me. But if you are new here, my name is Natasha. I am 43. I'm a mother of two grown boys, a wife of 28 years. We were together for 5 years prior to getting married. So my kids are grown, because I just want to make sure that we're clear about that in doing this specific video. This is a kids funds video. And the reason why I'm doing this is because I wish growing up I had these funds for my children. And so I'm hoping in doing these videos, especially the kids funds videos, it will help you be motivated to do this for your children. There are two other funds that I think are most important that you budget for every single month. Is emergency fund. To me, I believe you should have $1,000 emergency fund in there at all times. And then also on top of that, if you, whatever your rent is, whatever your mortgage is, I believe it should be 3 times that amount. Because we have gone through significant financial challenges, I would have to say. I was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis in 2007. Completely did not see it coming. I knew something was going on, but not that. And then pretty quickly after that, I was not able to actually physically work outside the home. I had my associate's degree in psychology. I was working on getting my teaching degree to work with children with significant needs. I worked in the para-education system for 5 years, almost 6 years, in the severe significant needs program. So I do know the school system. I know the celebrations and things that go on there. I was a part of that for a pretty significant amount of time. So that all came into play when I made these envelopes for each child. And I just know if I would have had these and stuffing these every single week for my children, a lot of the stress, things that I wasn't prepared to pay for at that time, especially when you are financially, I don't know if strapped is the word, but things happen regardless if you want to plan for them or not. But if I can help you do the best that you can in trying to plan for any type of situation that may happen, I'm blessed to be able to do that. So I'm just trying within these videos take the information that I have absorbed, have gone through, which that I would have had, and be able to try to gift this information to you to help you not have to go through that situation. So I'm doing this 2 different ways because I know that I'm going to get it to the budgeting part, but this, I just wanted to introduce myself and things here at the beginning of the year, and explain why I'm doing things the way they are. So I have one binder that I am stuffing that is for elementary age, and then I have these envelopes. I'm doing these envelopes too because I was the person who just sat and watched YouTube videos of people cash stuffing because I was trying to make excuses. I don't have a cute binder. I don't have the cute little inserts, things like that. So that was one of the contributing factors why I waited. And now my children are 21 and 23, and I'm just now doing it. So this is to show you that you do not need anything fancy in order to get started. You need envelopes. If you have stickers, great. If you have markers, great. If you have index cards, that's great. You don't need all those things. You need your budget. You know how much you make. You need a bank statement, and then you need envelopes and a pen. And that is all that you need in order to actually get started. So, and you don't have to put an astronomical amount in each one of these. I'm going to get started here in a minute, and you're going to see the low amounts that are going to be going in each one of these. But it's just important that we do it. If in this video, if you see any envelopes that are here or not here that you believe are necessary or unnecessary, I would love for you to leave a comment down below. But I'm going to go ahead and get started. If you have any questions in regards to what I'm doing or how I'm doing it, just ask. I'll definitely answer your questions for you. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm excited to get going on this. I did do this for the first 2 months that I was here in Colorado, October and November. I didn't do anything in December because this was our first Christmas and December back we have a pretty large family. So that was a little overwhelming because we have been gone. It was just the 3 of us for 4 years in Arizona. So that being said, let's go ahead and get started on this cash stuffing in my kids' binders. So here we are. I'm going to go ahead and get started in this one. I just made these dashboards. So the ones in here may not be exactly what's here. I do need to go through them again and make sure that they match up. But this is for 2 elementary age children. So the first one is going to be future. You know, this could be for anything. We don't know where our kids are, if they're going to go to college, if they're not going to go to college, if they're going to play baseball somewhere, things like that. We don't know. But we're just stuffing for their future. So this one is $3 for future. And then I am going to go ahead and stuff this one too. This one gets $3 as well. Again, I'm doing 2 versions, one in a nice little binder and then one in just a regular envelope. This is going to get $3. The next one is going to be car. It isn't getting a lot, it's getting $3, but if you do this now until they graduate from, you know, high school or whatever, it is still a big chunk of change. So this is $3 as well. And then this car is going to also get $3. I obviously know that this probably isn't going to be enough to buy the vehicle, but if you could just, you know, in a couple years from now, maybe your kid is in elementary school, even 11 years from now, $3 times 4 times 12 times 11 years, that's a pretty good chunk of money. Investing, I don't know a lot about investing. I'm not going to put a ton in here. I would like to learn. Investing wasn't something that was ever taught to us in school. Obviously wasn't taught to my parents, so that's not something that we know a lot about. Investing for this one is also getting $2. Again, in going through these, if there's anything that I've missed that you think that should be cash stuff, please leave a comment down below. Doesn't need to be nasty or anything. Just, I noticed that you have this, but what about, you know, what about this one? Did you forget this one? So school supplies, school supplies are very important. They keep getting more expensive. The teacher needs more because some kids can't afford school supplies. Well, you're not going to be that. Your kid's not going to be that child because we are saving for them. $6 again in here. When I went through these last night, I do think that there is an envelope that is missing out of here that is in here. And I think that is sports. So I'm going to stuff it. In this one, I don't think I have one for here. I just need to make it. So sports is important, whether it be for, you know, to pay to play sports through the YMCA. You know, some schools make you pay to play sports. The school here does not. I'm going to put $5 aside for this one. So this just depends on how your school is. Birthday. This is for their birthday. It gets $6. And then I'm going to do that. I believe I have birthday over here too. It might just be out of order. I think this one is missing Christmas. So I do have some updating I need to do. But birthday, $6. I wasn't going to use these, but I just wanted to make a point that you do not need to have anything fancy in order to stuff these for your children. You're doing this not just for your children, but this is a peace of mind for yourself. Parties, again, for this one. Wait, so birthdays here. So now we're on birthday parties. So birthday parties, this is for like a friend's birthday party. So this is getting $3. You know, your kid's invited to several parties during the year. And they all require, you know, some sort of a gift. And most of the time we are not prepared for that. So if you have something that is strictly for that, $3, birthday parties. Now this next one is highly important. There's probably things that go on in the school, you know, events, things that parents really aren't given enough heads up on. Field trips, science fair. There are always book fairs. Scholastic always puts on book fairs and your kid always wants to get, you know, a book. So this is what that's for. Field trips, things for science fair, book fair, anything that could possibly be going on. $3 goes in here. I told you there's not a large amount going in each one of these, but it's going to be enough, you know. If they have a party at school, you can get a thing of cookies or something. So that goes in here. Doesn't have to be a lot. Just focus on the ones that you think are most important. The rest of them can just get $1. Things like that. Clothes. Clothes is very important. It's getting $8. 6, 7, 8. $8, because not only is school clothes important every single year, a nice new pair of shoes. Kids elementary and middle school age grow really fast, so you will need to get them a new pair of shoes. You'll need to get them pants that they've grown out of, socks, underwear, bra, things like that, training bra. $8 goes in there. And then 5, 6, 7, $8 goes into the one here to the side. All right, that was $8. The next one is savings. I don't know if we have, yeah, savings. I don't have one for over here, so I'm gonna put $4 over here so that I know I have 2 now that I need to make. And $4 goes into this savings. This can be for anything. This could be if they have it. I guess it just depends on different formal things that need to happen as far as what denomination you believe in. There are different, I mean, I was just trying to come up with something that you might need this for. Anything really. The next one is, I don't have Christmas in here. So $4 goes in for Christmas. 2, 3, 4. And then this one is $4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Christmas. And then summer, I have in both of these. This is very important. I mean, what are your kids? Your kids are gonna eat way more in the summertime. It gets $4. And then I don't have Christmas in here, I don't believe, so I'm gonna have to add that. And that's okay, things aren't perfect all the time. $4, let me get that. I have some extra cash over here. So $4 is gonna go in. Did I do summer already? I need to do Christmas. Is Christmas over here? I think I did this one wrong. Christmas is supposed to get 5. So 5 is supposed to go over here for Christmas. So each one of these is supposed to have $55 every single time that you stuff. And then summer was getting $4. I need to put another 5 over here for the other Christmas one that I need to do. And so then I decided last night that I was going to do a savings challenge for each one of the kids' funds as well. So I have that. So we're going to do this one. This is a $5 challenge. We're going to just put $5 in here every single week. So $5 goes into this one. Sorry if this is moving way too much while I'm coloring. And the more I do this, I'm sure the easier it's going to get. But this one gets $5. And then I have the same thing for the one in the envelopes. So that one is done. I do have some other envelopes that I need to make in order to put these funds in. So I'm going to put this in the back of this one. And then this one is the other savings challenge for the other child. This is also getting $5. So this goes in here. And then we are going to color this in. Now, I hope this has given you some ideas on cash stuffing for your kids. You know, it's important. Kids should not be stressed having kids, taking care of kids, paying for the things that kids need. Kids are a blessing, and we just need to budget for the things that we need. Now, if your children are older than elementary age, there are a couple additional that I would recommend that you have. Obviously, the amounts that you will stuff will probably be increased a little bit. Let me just go over that. So, the future car investing, school supplies is probably going to be a little bit more. Sports is going to be a little bit more. They're older, so things are going to be a little bit more expensive. Possibly birthday, maybe a little bit more. Clothes is definitely going to be a little bit more. Summer will be more, but then I also would probably recommend, because you have to think about, okay, so they're in middle school. What things do they do in middle school? They start going to sporting events, watch their friends do sports. So maybe a friends or outing, maybe an outing one. Same thing with when they get into high school. High school age, I will get into more of a deeper dive into this, but if you have children that are in their last year of middle school, I highly, highly recommend starting to add several different binders. You need college application, an envelope for that. You need senior pictures, that should be an envelope. Graduation should be additional envelope. The amount you put in for their car should be increased. There should be also insurance. We live in Colorado, and it is very expensive for insurance in general, but having a child that is newly learning to drive, has their permit or has their driver's license, it is very, very expensive to pay for their monthly car insurance. It more than doubles what you are probably paying for just you and your spouse. So I would definitely look into what we're looking at as far as the cost in that and start paying for it. Start budgeting for it, things like that. Also, if they're in high school, homecoming, prom, things like that all are important milestones for your kiddos. And just start putting a little amount in there now, so that when it comes time, it can be exactly what they imagined it. Obviously within budget, but at least you will have already started so that you can be prepared for those things. Now, I will also say, if your child is getting ready to go to college, you are going to need to budget quite a bit for, they're going to need their own laptop. They're going to need to pay for a parking pass, which is around $175 a year. That is something that they're going to have to pay for. They're also going to need bedding, utensils, things like that if they're staying in the dorm. Textbooks, unless they have some type of scholarship or something, that is something that is going to need to be budgeted for. Also, your child is going to need some spending money every single week while they're there, or they're just going to be stuck eating ramen noodle. Or if they live close, you can package them a care package. They're going to need laundry soaps, things like that. I'll do a breakdown and a checklist for things like that here in the future if that is something that you're interested in. But this is exactly the reason why I want to do these videos, because there's a lot that you need to be prepared to have to pay for. It's an expense, and if you can get a handle on it as early as possible, the more at ease and less stressed out you're going to be for that transition. So I hope that this was beneficial for you to go through this in two different ways. You do not need a fancy binder in order to get started cash stuffing for your kids' future, for your sinking funds, things like that. It is not necessary. And when you start doing this, it's going to be amazing how much stress is relieved from you, because you know that you have these things that you're saving for. But also, it's fun. You're doing this, it's just fun. It's fun for me to do these things, and I'm very excited, and I hope you are, to watch the progression on how much we save in these. I think I did it for 2 months last year, 2024, October and November, and I saved quite a bit of money. If you want to go back and watch that video, I can link that here if you like, or just stay tuned for me stuffing these every single week. I can do a printout on, if you want, what I believe should be saved for middle school age children and high school children as well, even into college, things like that. So I hope you have a great day. Thank you so much for sticking around for this video. I'm going to turn you around so I can see you. Hi. Thanks for staying for the whole video, guys. This setup, I'm in the kitchen. I am watching my niece and I don't want to wake her up, but I wanted to get these done. Unfortunately, I have tried to do these videos. This is probably my 4th time. I have a new phone, the newest phone that just came out, but for some reason there was an echo when I tried doing this last week. So I hope that is not the case, because I do not want to do these videos again, but I hope that you are finding some valuable information. And again, I'm here, I want to help other people be less stressed out and be able to enjoy life, be at your kid's sporting event and be able to be okay if you guys have to stop and eat out because it's going to be so late when you leave. We've been there. Both of my boys played competitive baseball for many years. It's very expensive. We have definitely had to do a lot of scrounging, and I don't want you to have to do that. I just want you to be prepared for all the situations you may be in. So you being out late one night because you were watching your child play a sport and you're going to actually go through the drive-thru and get something to eat because it's going to be too late by the time you get home. You're too exhausted, and you're going to have all of that saved in an envelope. Maybe that would be something that would be good to be added to these, is eating out. I might add that one actually. If there's any other ones that you can think of that would be great to be added to these, I'm all ears. I'm all here for constructive criticism in a nice fashion. So I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you so much for watching this video. I'm trying to keep it under 25 minutes. The first one was a little bit longer because I'm trying to just explain the reason for all of these. And I just want to make as much sense to you as possible. I hope you'll join me in these cash stuffing videos every single week. I hope you subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you. I have a lot of great content coming. Before I let you go, I do have one other thing that non-budgeting related. I have an opportunity to go through a lot of jewelry. I have a lot of bins available to me. My aunt has, I think she said 60 very large totes just full of jewelry. I know nothing about jewelry, nothing literally, but all she wants out of it is the gold and any type of gem or anything. So I did get a tester for that part, but I would like you guys' opinion on how I should do those type of videos. It'd probably just be like I just get a whole entire, probably like 10 pounds and then go through piece by piece. I have bought other things in order to be able to sell things on Poshmark that are, I believe, worth a little bit more money. But I plan on doing a lot of just bundles on Poshmark. Tell me what you think of what I should do, because I've been going through ideas, but again, I'm going to have a lot that we can actually go through. So it would be like probably the entire year, if not longer. I just think it would be something fun and exciting to do. So if you guys have any ideas about that, please let me know. I think that was it, but I hope you guys have a great day. Happy Monday. It is freezing cold here in Colorado. It has been and will be for the upcoming future. If you were in California, I'm so sorry for everything that you guys are going through. I will be praying for you. Have a great day, guys, and I'll see you in my next video.